Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you were instructed to do these 6 problems on order of operations, and we'll go over them momentarily. But the first thing I need to remind you of, I'm at a funeral and I'm getting emails and texts. What does 6M mean? That makes no sense. Well, if you have a number and a letter side by side, that just means you multiply. So 6M equals 72 is the same as saying 6 times M equals 72. And you might see the multiplication sign written as a dot. Because as you move into using variables, X becomes a variable quite often. And so they'll put the dot in there so it doesn't look like 6 times X, because that's crazy looking. Also, you may see a number next to parentheses. That equals multiplication as well. So if I had 3 right next to the parentheses, 4 times 2 plus 9, it's the same as 3 times the product of 4 times 2 and then plus 9. So you need to know those things. Know them now. Okay. So when I'm at a funeral, I don't have to answer emails.
You were at a funeral?
All right, the first problem that you had to do is 10 times 10 minus 2 times 4 plus 12. Now, I prefer not to say PEMDAS, and I know some of the videos you watch said PEMDAS, but the reason I don't like to say it is, first of all, there's more grouping symbols than parentheses. You can have brackets, and we'll look some more in that tomorrow. Also, PEMDAS makes it sound like addition always comes before subtraction, and it doesn't. Addition and subtraction is the same step. So you could have a problem where you go across and you have to subtract before you add because it's further to the left. Same with multiplication and division. Those are the same steps, and you work from left to right. So let's look at this problem. Cam-bam. Are there any grouping symbols in this problem?
Yeah.
Yes. And what is in the grouping symbol, Cam-bam?
2 and 4.
2 times 4. Cam-bam, what is 2 times 4? 8. Now I've done that portion of the problem. What I do next is I bring down everything that I have not used. I've not used my addition sign or my 12. I have not used my 10 or my subtraction sign. So now I have a problem with 2 operations. Just 2 operations. Oh, let's see. Sophia, are there any grouping symbols?
No.
No. Because we're on this second part here, there are no grouping symbols. Sophia, are there any exponents? No, because we don't do exponents in 5th grade. Stop yelling at me. I know we don't do exponents in 5th grade, but I want to go through all the steps. So just chill, okay?
Yeah.
Sophia, are there any multiplication or division?
No.
No. Sophia, are there any addition or subtraction?
G.
Yes. How many?
Those.
2. We work those from left to right. So addition does not come before subtraction in this problem, because that's the same step, and we work from left to right. If you started with addition, you're going to get a negative number, and we don't do negative numbers besides grades in my class. So Sophia, what should I start with?
10 minus 8.
10 minus 8. And Sophia, do you know the difference of 10 and 8?
It's 2.
2. Now I get down where I only have one operation. One operation's easy to do. Haley, 2 plus 12 is 14. Now, if you think, as you see, this is getting smaller and smaller, because what we're doing is we're eliminating one operation at a time. We're funneling them out so we get down to have just one operation. So we had 3 operations, then I wrote it to have 2, then I wrote it and had 1, and then I got my answer. I know the video showed you to do it that way, and many of you, as I walk around, just threw answers down there, which really isn't going to help you if we have a test on this, and these questions are on the test on Friday, which there is a greater than 99% chance that some of these questions will be on there. Greater than 99%.
So 100. So 99.1.
Now we have the problem that has two operations. Jordan, does this problem have any grouping symbols?
No.
Jordan, does this problem have any exponents? No, we don't do exponents in 5th grade. Okay, thank you, Jordan. Jordan, does this problem have any multiplication or division?
Yes.
How many?
1.
1. So we do that first. Otherwise, I got to remind you when I did this problem, then you didn't do it right. So Jordan, 35 divided by 7 is? God bless you.
Oh, 5.
5. So if I have eliminated that operation. I'm moving down. I only have one operation left. So Tenley, 14 plus 5 is? 19. 19. Again, I'm filtering out one operation at a time, and I'm rewriting it because I'm not so smart that I can remember it all in my head. I know some of you are, but I'm just saying. If you didn't write them down, I'll post this on the tube of you for you to watch at a later time. So we have 11 plus 1 minus 4. 11 plus 1 minus 4 divided by 9. Is that right? All right, so now how many operations does this have, you go?
It has 3 operations.
3 operations. So again, we're going to move down until we get one operation and it's easy to solve. So Dominic, do we have any grouping symbols?
Yes.
Yes, how many?
2. See, 1 has.
1 grouping symbols. 1 set of grouping symbols. For the love of Pete. All right. Our grouping symbols. Dominic, the difference of 31 and 4 is?
27.
27. Now I've eliminated that one operation. So I have to bring everything else down. Everything else down. Oh, let's see. Emma, are there any other grouping symbols in this problem?
No.
Emma, are there any exponents?
No.
No, because we don't do exponents in 5th grade. Is there any multiplication or division, Emma?
Yes.
Yes. So we do that. How many multiplication and divisions?
1.
Just 1. So we do that. And Emma, 27 divided by 9 is? Excellent. It is 3. Now we're down to one operation. Elijah, what is 11 plus 3? 14. Thank you. For the love of Pete.
Just repeats.
Now this stuff's also in your journal on those slides. We have 21 minus 4 times 5. 21 minus 4 times 5. Denia, are there any grouping symbols? Denia, are there any exponents? Again, we don't do exponents in 5th grade. Denia, are there any multiplication or division? How many? 1. So we do our 1. We don't have to go from left to right because there is only 1. Denia, what is 4 times 5? 20. And I have eliminated one operation. I'm down to my last operation. And Mason, 21 subtract 20 is? 1.
Wait, I thought it was 25.
Is it 25?
Yeah.
Oh, well, why did you guys let me put 21 all the way through here? There, so it should be 5. You guys got to keep me up to date here, man. I'm working hard. And
You're the teacher.
then you're all making... Yeah, the teachers aren't perfect.
You also have anything that tells you what the
Yeah, but I didn't write it right, and you didn't tell me. 3 times 6 plus 3. Is that plus?
Minus.
6 plus 3
Minus.
minus 15.
Whoa.
Thomas, are there any grouping symbols?
Yes.
How many?
One.
One set. Good. Since we only have one, we only have to do that one to start with. Thomas, 6 plus 3 is? 9.
Mr. McCurlock.
We have eliminated just one operation. So now we're down to just 2 operations. We eliminate them one at a time. Oh, let's see. Kason, are there any grouping symbols?
No.
Exponents?
You don't do those. You don't do those.
We don't do those in 5th grade. Multiplication or division?
Yes.
Yes, and there's how many multiplication and divisions is?
There's one in this.
1. So we only have to do the 1. If there were more than 1, we'd work those from left to right. So Kason, 3 times 9 is?
27.
27. Now we are all the way down, so we have 1 operation left. Chloe, 27 subtract 15 is? 12. I almost struck 22. 12. All right. Looks like we have one more. Uno más. We have Haley. How many symbols do we have in there? How many operations? 2. Good. We have a subtraction and a division. Oh, let's see. Ryan, do we have any grouping symbols?
No,
Ryan, do we have any exponents?
we don't do those in 5th grade.
We don't do those in 5th grade. Very good. Do we have any multiplication or division?
Yes,
How many?
1.
1. Since there's only 1, we just do it. We don't have to work from left to right. Ryan, what is 14 divided by 2?
7.
7. Now we're down to just one symbol. And, have I called on you? Riley Bird, 30 minus 7 is? 23. You're going to save yourself a lot of frustration, crying, and messing up if you do it like this, funneling out one operation at a time. Talking to yourself, self! What would Mr. McMurdo ask me? Well, Mr. McMurdo would start by asking, are there any grouping symbols? And then he would ask this, and then he'd say, how many multiplication and division? And I'd say 3, and then I would work them left to right. Addition, subtraction. There are 2, I'd work it from left to right. Boom, shakalaka, peace out, God bless. Do something kind today, love ya. Go home and tell your family that you love them, and they're sweet, and they're awesome.